Welcome to the Tea of Interest with Rafi Star.
Today our world population is 7.87 billion humans. I have been looking at charts and numbers. I have concluded that the planet cannot sustain 8 billion people by 2025, therefore social and civil unrest will be a natural world event. It has begun. The coming wars and diseases are going to wipe out 91% of the population, leaving the planet with just 708 million humans. The problem is that 80% of human population has no heart of feelings. That's right. In my studies of human psychology and many studies of sociology indicate that 80% of each country's population are heartless narcissists that don't care for other people and only care for themselves. These people that don't have any feelings for anyone else. These are people that will hurt you in any way and not feel any guilt or remorse for their actions. The world today is corrupt because the 80% allow this behavior because they are naive, don't care, or are gaining personal advances through corruption. Let me ask you, in your lifetime, how many people have hurt you and continued their lives as if nothing happened? How many people in your own circle have ran all over you with no regard to your feelings and kept acting like everything is okay? How many friends, and I mean true friends, do you still have in your life? People that actually care for your well-being. Now ask yourself how many of those so-called friends are still acting against your best interests. Better yet, when was the last time you got a call or a text from a person you love and consider a lifelong friend? The people that truly care about you are always there for you no matter what. Now back to the 80% of people that live among us and are part of our interdependence. We all depend on each other for our civilizations to function. What if I told you that there are laws made by men and there are laws of universal divinity? We can all break the man-made laws and suffer the consequences if caught. But if you were to break the universal laws of divinity, you are guaranteed to suffer the consequences and in some cases never recover from those consequences. R.C. Christian appeared in the early 80s and set up the construction of the Georgia Guidestones. And just like he appeared, he disappeared, never to be seen or heard from ever again. There are 10 laws or guidelines for the post-revolution era. After the war, 91% of the population would have died, and the remaining 708 million people that survive will follow these guidelines. 1. Maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. 2. Guide reproduction wisely, improving fitness and diversity. 3. Unite humanity with a living new language. 4. Rule passion, faith, tradition and all things with tempered reason. 5. Protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts. 6. Let all nations rule internally, resolving external disputes in a world court. 7. Avoid petty laws and useless officials. 8. Balance personal rights with social duties. 9. Prize truth, beauty, love, seeking harmony with the infinite. 10. Be not a cancer on the earth, leave room for nature, leave room for nature. As our world today and our 7.8 billion human population comes closer to eradication, the 9% that will survive the coming cataclysm will advance and live by these guidelines as they have been written in stone and have become the divine laws. Out of the people you have encountered in your life, only 20% have ever cared or felt guilt from any wrongdoing. This is why our humanity is in peril. There's 80% in your neighborhood, in your town, in your state, in your country, in our world that will be willing to take you out for their interest or survival. Next time you look around, just know that 80% of the people around you will never feel bad for your downfall or your death. Some will even celebrate your demise. Be careful who you associate with, as they could be your future enemies. In America there is 329 million people. That means 263.2 million people don't care for you or your interest. Open your eyes and recognize who your possible enemies are when the revolution begins.